Have you ever wondered what your newborn baby can see? In today's video, we are going to explore what babies see from the moment they're born and how their vision develops over that first year of life. Hi, I'm Dr. Nagori. I'm a board-certified ophthalmologist, and you're watching the iFacts.com channel. Remember that this video is for educational purposes only, so if you do have a question about your baby's eyes, be sure to check in with your pediatrician. So let's start at the very beginning. Right after the baby is born, the baby's vision is very, very limited. They only see about 8 to 12 inches in front of them, and this is actually perfect because when you're holding the baby, your face is usually just the right distance for them to be able to see you. There also may be some evolutionary processes at play here since babies were breastfed from the beginning of time. So when you're breastfeeding, your face is about 8 to 12 inches from your baby's face. Right after birth, their pupils are also very small and they are very sensitive to light. Their central vision is not fully developed and they don't have color vision. So what about a week later? At 1 week old, not much has changed in terms of distance vision. They're still really only able to see about 1 foot in front of them, and they might start focusing a little bit on some familiar faces. They may start to track movement a little bit, but it's really not smooth. Also, in the first month of life, they don't have color vision, so they see the world in patterns of gray. You may notice that your newborn baby reacts to high contrast patterns, which can be helpful to stimulate them when they're awake and playing. Now let's move on to month 2. When your baby is 2 months old, they can start to track objects more smoothly. It's very important for parents to know that in the first 1 to 2 months of life, the baby's eyes often do not work well together. So you may think that your baby's eyes are crossing or they seem to wander out to the sides. Now, in most cases, this is actually normal and they will eventually correct themselves. However, if one of your baby's eyes constantly turns in or consistently turns out, then it's really important to talk to your pediatrician immediately. Even though this early wandering and early crossing of the eyes is normal in some children, you should have a low threshold of suspicion because there are cases where abnormal eye movements could indicate something more dangerous like a neurological issue. So if you have any suspicion at all, be sure to talk to your doctor. This actually happened with my oldest son, and I remember really being scared despite the knowledge that I have as an eye doctor. So it's totally normal to talk to your doctor if you're worried about how your kid's eyes are moving. Now let's get to 3 months old. Your baby's vision is starting to become a little bit sharper, and they can see almost 12 feet away. Their tracking of objects is also getting smoother, and they're starting to distinguish between different colors and shades. By the time they get to 4 months of age, their color vision is starting to dramatically improve, but it's still not fully developed like it would be in an adult. An exciting development happens for baby's vision around month 5. This is the development of depth perception. Depth perception allows babies to understand how far things away are from them, so they can start to become aware if an object is coming at them or if an object is going away from them. At this stage, their color vision is developing even more, and they're seeing the world in 3D. Around months 4 to 6 is when the baby starts to recognize their parents as well as familiar faces. In months 6, 7, and 8, we see the development of hand-eye coordination. This becomes important as your baby learns how to grasp objects as well as play with their toys. Watching your baby's vision develop is a really fun part about being a parent. Remember to always check in with the pediatrician and a pediatric ophthalmologist if your pediatrician recommends it. Hope you found this helpful. Remember to hit the subscribe button below, and if you have any other questions, leave them in the comments and I'll try to answer them in a future video. Thanks for being here. I'll see you next time.